Hey everyone, it is Iced Hazelnut
Great
and
Battler.
yay!
Woohoo!
And first of all, I just want to say thank you.
Uh huh.
Grape came downstairs
Oh, to record,
to
yeah.
record, and she had made two Dalgonas. Yay!
Yeah,
They're
decaf.
so good. Yeah,
Decaf
decaf
coffee.
Dalgona.
Yours is half 2%,
Now,
half chalky milk, and mine is almond milk. So,
yeah. So that's nice about making your own stuff at home because you can put in whatever you want. And some people just can't have you know regular dairy too.
mm-hmm.
So it is very very good. Um,
You get the bubble guts.
Oh gosh. So,
Today's.
today we're gonna talk about the Academy Awards.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when I was younger,
Oh gosh, here we go.
I used to love them, and you know what I think
Me
it
too,
was?
actually.
I think it was more because I watched so many more movies, not necessarily Academy Award winners.
Right.
Um, I don't think I'll mention. I have my notes here because I had to do research. It's like I'm trying to remember like one that really stood out to me, and I think the one consistent thing for me that stood out was I really like some of the hosts. Billy Crystal, I really liked.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
He's
Billy
very
Crystal
good.
really
Yeah,
stood
he does
out.
it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I
Like,
think what also is that the internet wasn't around, so nobody had social
yeah,
media.
right.
You had to either read magazines, and then they
Oh
were all
yeah.
together in
Oh, and
one
now yeah, I read
place.
magazines or
Yeah.
even the arts section, and
Or you watch
who
talk
remembers
shows,
the newspaper?
right?
We haven't gotten a newspaper in
Or
forever.
you watch them on talk shows, going to like
Yeah,
promote. So yeah, it's just. I
yeah,
mean, I think it's just the time. So then
yeah.
now, you barely have time to watch a movie.
I know.
Usually,
Yeah.
I'm like 2 years late. I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot about that
Or wait for
movie.
it to come on streaming if you
Yeah,
don't want
that's
to pay
true.
extra for it. Or me, I'm really don't like to go out to the movies, and I it was the first time we went out when we what did we go see at the theater?
The Marvels.
The Marvels when
Mm-hmm.
it came out.
And the
Yeah.
only reason that I was like, oh,
Mhm.
I'm a little more prompt is because we have a Regal,
Mhm.
and they're around. They're around everywhere,
Mhm.
and they have nice seats. They're like premium seating, kind of like what you find at those, what are those?
Mhm.
When you
Like
sit
a
and
lazy
dine,
boy.
yeah, like a
Yeah,
lazy
yeah,
boy, and yeah, you can
yeah.
actually
And
recline
there's
it.
like a lot of room in front, like from where your feet are to the
I mean, you could
next
put easily
row.
another row if they wanted
Oh
to of
yeah,
seats, but
squash them. But yeah,
yeah, but
no.
it's really nice.
I
So
think it has to do. Maybe it has to do. Was it? But I don't know if it was like that before the
they renovated, and then there was their whole thing before
before the.
2020, before
Oh, it was
COVID.
like that before
It was
COVID.
before. It was like that
Okay,
before
that was
COVID.
nice.
So
Yeah,
that's because I remember them like stadium
and
seating, lots of
I think
space.
that cuts down too on if people have to talk,
Hmm.
it's not as bad unless they're a super loud person.
And
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's like you said, you like to wait for streaming for a lot of things. You go
Right.
out every once in a while,
Right.
so they're not getting as much foot traffic either.
Yeah,
So
that's
I think
true.
there was less seats.
That's why they're struggling. Theaters
So
are struggling, but I don't know. To me, it sounds like with the all the counts you hear of, oh, it made so many billion or so many millions. Maybe into when they reach a billion. If they're reaching those numbers, that means they've bounced back a little bit. At
mm-hmm.
least it
Yeah,
seems so. Because I can't think of any ones that other than
yeah,
she used to work at one and it
yeah.
shut down completely. But that was way before the pandemic.
No. That was after
Yeah.
like during the pandemic.
Oh,
They
okay.
shut down. I wasn't working there
Okay.
anymore. I was long
Yeah.
gone.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, I thought it was before the
no,
pandemic.
no, no, no.
Okay.
They closed for the pandemic.
Mm-hmm.
They had a soft open in like what was June, July. Everything kind of opened up again. Remember, kind of slowly.
I don't remember, but go on.
Well, not everything, but slowly things
Yeah.
started to open up. And there was
Yeah.
like restrictions and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then there was another uptick. Remember, we kept having
Mhm.
upticks, so then we had to go to another lockdown.
Mhm.
And a lot of places, especially England, had so many lockdowns.
Oh,
I remember
yeah.
that. I remember
Yeah.
watching the English vloggers that I watched, and they were like,
Mhm.
"Up, we're on lockdown again," and they had to be on lockdown for 2 weeks.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Anyway, so and then that second time, they locked down when kind of like they were gonna supposedly come back.
Mhm.
They said, "Nope, we're gonna close forever," and they did, and so
Mhm.
that's abandoned. I haven't gone by there. I should go by there and just look
If
at
they
what it
did
looks like.
anything to it, or if it's still
Yeah,
there, even.
yeah.
Yeah. Because there's a lot of like.
It got
There's homes back there
yeah.
and factories or
Yeah,
warehouses.
it's home, and then it turned into like industrial. I think
Yeah.
originally I was told, because I'm like, why are we out? Because we were out in like nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
We were the only business, the
Mhm.
movie theater. I'm like, why are we out here?
Mhm.
And I was told by one of the managers that it was supposed to be like built up.
Oh,
Like there were supposed to be
other
more,
things.
there's supposed to be more restaurants and stores around by the neighborhood.
Mhm.
So, but it didn't. It happened the opposite way, where more of the
Mm.
industrial buildings, the
Popped
offices,
up.
yeah. So
Yeah.
that became more dominant, and
We should drive by there one day just to
yeah,
see
I
what it
just wanna
looks
see.
like.
So
Yeah.
we go by there when we go the other way, but we usually
Yeah.
never go that way. So
Right. Okay, so
oh, so back
okay,
to the
so I
fight.
I watched mostly like in the late 80s through the 90s, which is my like the high times that I consistently watch the Academy Awards.
Mm-hmm.
And I wasn't too keen on their like dance numbers. I'm like, wow.
Yeah, that
Like
kind
okay.
of okay.
But it was mostly the hosts and the fashions. I like looking at the fashions. It's like cuz I'm not a dresser upper, and although I worked in the a couple corporate places and office settings, it's mostly, especially like the last couple, they're relaxed, though they don't want you to wear sloppy clothes or anything like that, but it's
Right.
business casual. If you wear jeans, just make sure they're not holey and
Right.
or dirty and yuck, yeah, etc. And I would always it was business casual.
Mm-hmm.
So then I was looking up because I was interested, when was the first awards.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know when that was? Did you look that up or no?
No, it was
Okay.
19. Hold on.
See if you can guess.
I'm trying to think here, because I'm like, I know it's Wings was like the first one that won.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say it was 1929.
Very good.
Yay!
Yeah,
I have that book you got me, remember?
Oh,
of all
that's
Academy Awards,
right.
all the Academy Award
Oh,
winners.
you should have brought it
I
down.
should. It's huge.
Oh,
I have it, but it's
we
huge.
found it at the thrift store,
I
right?
think you got it for like $1, dude.
Yeah.
Anyway, go on.
May 16th, 1929.
Okay.
Oh,
it was May.
Yeah.
Wow.
The second happened in 1930, and the first to be broadcast over the radio was 1953.
Wow.
Oh, sorry. 1930, and broadcast over the radio in 1930, and 1953 was the first televised ceremony.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So I was gonna read here. I'll read what I have here, because I thought it was really interesting. So the most nominations, 14 each, happened with the following movies.
Okay.
All About Eve.
Okay.
14 noms. Titanic and La La Land.
Oh wow.
And then 13 each are 11 movies, of which I'm going of which I saw were Forrest Gump. Mm-hmm. So I'm not reading all 11, but yeah. Forrest Gump, Lord of the Rings,
yeah,
Fellowship, and Chicago. Okay. And 12 movies got or 18 movies got 12 nominations. Okay. Gladiator, I saw. Mm-hmm. Streetcar Named Desire, I think I saw that
in film class.
Film studies, yes. Dances with Wolves, I think I saw part of it.
I never saw that.
Schindler's List, never saw it.
I saw it.
And Lincoln, heavy. Never saw that.
Never saw Lincoln.
Yeah. And let's see, 25 films have gotten 11 nominations each, of which those are Everything, Everywhere, All at Once, which I saw, but I didn't care for it. Lord of the Rings, Return of the King, I loved it. Mm-hmm. I own it. Hey. Amadeus, I own that too. Mm-hmm.
I've seen that, yeah.
I've seen it, but I don't remember it because it's been such a long time. Yeah. And Chinatown, which I'm pretty sure I saw it, I just don't remember it either because that was way back when. Mm-hmm. 45 movies have had 10 nominations. Mm-hmm. Wow, that's 45 movies. The Artist, which I own and I like.
Oh, I love that movie. Yeah.
Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, which I love too. Mm-hmm. Braveheart, seen it, that one. Mm-hmm. Tootsie, I've seen that one. Mm-hmm. Star Wars, of course, I've seen that one. Yeah. And Rocky, I've seen that one. Mm-hmm. Then I looked up winners. What winners? Oh, do you want to continue? Then go on with what you have, or what you're going to talk about the Academy Awards. Do you want to start?
Well, I just have a couple of key points. I don't have like what you're doing. You're kind of doing more. We switched roles. You're doing like the things. So
we didn't even talk about what we're going to talk about. But
you can continue.
Continue. Okay, just for shits and giggles, I looked up the high school, and then if you guys look it up, you'll know what year I graduated.
Oh, Jesus.
The year I graduated high school, these were the following winners. For actor, it was Robert Duvall for Tender Mercies. Mm-hmm. Didn't see it. Mm-hmm.
Never even heard of it, to tell you the truth.
Supporting actor was Jack Nicholson for Terms of Endearment. Saw it.
Mm-hmm.
Best actress was Shirley MacLaine for Terms of Endearment, and best supporting Linda Hunt. And I saw that movie because I was infatuated with Mel Gibson. The winner for that year was director James L. Brooks for Terms of Endearment.
Mm-hmm.
The foreign film Fanny and Alexander, a Swedish film. Original musical score Bill Conti won for The Right Stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Music for original song was Flashdance. Saw that. Music by Giorgio Moroder with lyrics by Keith Forsey and Irene Cara. Rest in peace. Right? She passed, right?
She passed.
Irene Cara. Best Picture Terms of Endearment won that year. And Special Achievement and Visual Effects for Return of the Jedi. That was awesome. Like, that's cool.
Do you have what year I graduated? Because I can tell you one thing.
You can look it up if you
want.
I know.
I'm pretty sure that for that year, for 99, because it's always a year after they do it, right? So 90, so it'll be 2000, but it's 99. I'm pretty sure it was American Beauty. So yeah.
Okay.
I think it was Annette Bening for.
Oh wow.
Whatchamacallit. I don't know if Spacey won. I know he won for Usual Suspects, but that was way. But I can't remember if Kevin Spacey won for that. But I'm pretty sure Annette Bening won for Best Actress. Well, maybe. I don't know. But
no, I just said for the year of 1983, so probably then.
Mine is 99. So I'm pretty sure it's. Yeah. Oh, did you go 83? Because it's actually the year before. Yeah. That they do the things.
That's right.
Oh well. Oh well. Well, it's either way. So.
Bob's your uncle, whatever. The most views for an Academy Award ceremony were for the 70th Annual Academy Awards, March 23rd, 1998. Billy Crystal hosted. Most awards, 11, and nominations, 14 were for Titanic. Go ahead. It was 3 hours, 47 minutes. The awards show. 3 hours, 47 minutes on ABC, and it was viewed by 57.25 million people. The lowest views for an Academy Award, for the Academy Award ceremony, were 2021 with 10.4 million views. The 93rd Academy Awards, April 25th, 2021. For that year, the best actor was Anthony Hopkins for The Father. I don't remember that. Even hearing about that movie. Supporting actress, of course, that's the lowest views, so... supporting actress was Yoon Yoo Young for Mina. Okay. I think that's Mina something. I might be off on that for a little. I can't read my writing because you say I have serial killer writing.
You do.
Whatever. Director was Chloe Zhao. Chloe Zhao.
Oh, okay.
Best Picture Nomadland.
Yeah.
And actress, of course, Frances McDormand for Nomadland.
Mina,
for that. Sorry, for that. I rewrote it. The supporting actress Yoon Yoo Young was Minari. Was the movie.
And that was the year. What was that? The
2021.
Yeah, that was the year that everything started opening up again. Yeah. So that was the first one after the pandemic.
Best supporting actor was won by Daniel Kaluuya for Judas and the Black Messiah. Okay. And the best animated feature was Soul. Okay. Yeah. Soul. No, that's all I was going to talk about. Okay.
So I was going to touch on this year's, which is the 96th Academy Awards. And I just to talk about Ryan Gosling. I'm Just Ken. Okay. I don't know if you watched it.
No, I didn't watch it.
Okay, so they basically did the whole Diamonds Are a Girl Best Friend routine.
Oh my god. But he's Ken. I did not know that.
So, and I thought I was like,
but with his Ken song?
With his Ken song.
Oh, okay.
But it said, they had the guys too. They still had the guys.
Oh gosh.
Which he kissed Scott Evans on stage. Or Scott Evans kissed him during the number. But he had most of the Ken, the prominent Ken. So, Scott Evans, who is, if you don't know, Ryan Gosling is Ken. Scott Evans is Chris Evans' brother. Yeah, Captain America. So that's his brother. QT Getwa, who's the new Doctor Who.
Oh, cool.
He was in that. He was a Ken. I forgot the Kens. I should have wrote down which Kens they were, but I didn't see the movie. But Simu Liu, he was Ken. I think he was Fitness Ken, if I'm not mistaken. And Kingsley Ben Erda? Anyway, he was Gravik.
Oh.
In Secret Invasion.
Oh, okay.
He played Bob Marley.
Right, that's right.
And he played Malcolm X in One Night in Miami, which is on Disney Plus or Natural Geographic or something. Yeah, I was like, I didn't even realize
Which Ken did he play, or you don't remember?
I don't remember.
Oh,
I should have wrote down which one. But
okay.
they all play Kens, basically, is what they're trying to say.
Nice.
And they all did the Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend
number.
And Wolfgang Van Halen and Mark Ronson and Slash all came on stage.
Oh, wow. Guitar.
Or he played bass for Mark Ronson. The other two played guitar. At the awards during the Ken.
Wow.
I was like, what? So, yeah, that was pretty interesting. That was fun. Yeah. And he started out in the audience. He was sitting behind Margot Robbie. Ryan Gosling.
Oh, Ryan?
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
So then I was going to talk about, because I got reminded of it, it's been 10 years since the Oscar selfie.
Oh,
so that was the 86? Yeah, 86
that
awards.
Ellen hosted?
Yes.
Yeah. Wow.
So that was 2 million retweets. So at the time, it was the most retweeted tweet. They were trying to get it retweeted. That was her whole thing.
Her whole goal.
So do you want to hear who was in it?
Yeah.
So Ellen DeGeneres, Bradley Cooper, Jennifer Lawrence. I don't even remember. I remember Bradley Cooper and Jennifer Lawrence. I don't remember the other people. So Meryl Streep, Brad Pitt, Angelina Jolie, Julia Roberts, Lupita Nyong'o and her brother Junior, because I remember her going, that lucky bugger he got in there. Channing Tatum.
Oh, wow.
And then and it's barely visible, you could see the side of Jared Leto's face.
Oh, wow.
And then again, who I mentioned before, Kevin Spacey. And I put, yikes.
Were Brad and Angelina still together?
They were still together at that point.
So, yeah. For some reason, I thought Jennifer Aniston was in there too. For some reason, I don't know why.
No, okay. I think she might have been at that awards, but she was sat on the other side of the theater. Gotcha. Plus, Brad Pitt was there mainly because she was a executive producer of 10 Years a Slave. That was the big movie that year. Okay. Gotcha. So that's with his production. He does a lot of producing. Yeah. Like, so that was why he was there. So
right. Oh, interesting.
So I just thought that was interesting. We went from selfies to Ken in 10 years.
Wow.
Not much has changed.
No.
Anything this year that stood out?
I didn't watch it.
Well, no, but that you heard of? Anybody dresses?
I mean, I just saw the dresses on BuzzFeed. But
Lupita Nyong'o, because she won 10 years ago.
Yeah.
For that.
Oh, it's been 10 years.
It's been 10 years. Wow. That's why she was there.
Wow.
She wore a very similar, and especially in color dress, to the one she wore at her first Oscar, she said. So I was like, oh yeah, she did, didn't she?
Wow.
I'm trying to think, what was... I didn't watch it either, but I saw the clips, and I watched the Ken thing. Then you can find that on YouTube through the Academy Awards. I'm trying to think, who stood out? What stood out?
Did you watch any of it?
I watched like bits and pieces just to see who won.
Where could you watch it on?
You can watch it on.
I was trying to find it, and I couldn't find it.
I think you can.
That night it happened.
Give me your thingy. Yeah, I couldn't find it. No. Give me your thing, because I think you can watch it now.
My what?
Oh, is this your Roku?
Oh,
so I could see, because I want to say I saw it on Hulu, but I just want to double check.
Gotcha.
Because it's ABC, so you think Disney Plus,
right?
But I don't necessarily think they would put it on Disney Plus.
I
think it might be Hulu. I think when it's more not
I tried
Disney,
Hulu, but I'm
Disney property,
right?
So you think you'd see it on live TV. I'm not gonna click on it to mess up your algorithm, but yeah. Shogun. Hold on. Let me just put the Academy Awards. I could have sworn it was the Oscars was on there, so.
Right.
Well, I can watch Oscar.
Oscar.
There it is.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see.
Ta-da!
Go to series page. Episode 96. Oh, yeah. 2 hours and 37 minutes.
Okay.
This is a season... Okay. So it does expire. What does it say? 8 days?
Yeah.
So they're not going to show all of it. So they show the Oscars, and they have the red carpet show before and after. And, so you could see that on Hulu if you still want to watch it.
It happened March 10th. Okay.
March 10th. Jimmy Kimmel was the host.
Yes.
So.
Yes. Was it like a few years ago they didn't have... Was it 2 years in a row where they didn't have a host? They just had different celebrities.
Yeah. And then they finally just gave it to Kimmel because he already hosts. So.
Oh, right.
They couldn't find anybody to do it.
I thought that was interesting. I'm like,
Yeah.
I think I almost think that's better because you just, people have a chance to, introduce her. And if they do a little shtick in the beginning. So.
It just cuts for time, too.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of anything else. Oh, they had from, what is that called? Killers of the Flower Moon. The Osage? Osage?
The actress?
They did, well, she didn't win. Emma Stone won.
Right.
But, they had the performance. That was really nice. They had the actual, like, Native American performance.
Oh, nice.
Like, and they did that. I'm like, ooh, that's cool.
Wow.
And then, of course, Billie Eilish and her brother won for Best Song. The Barbie movie song,
I have
whatever.
no desire to see Barbie.
Yeah. And then...
Even though you're telling me about what he did, it was like, okay.
Yeah.
I know about it. That's enough.
But I just thought it was interesting. They did it and they brought all the Kens out. I'm like, well, you gotta bring all the...
if you like it,
yeah,
that's fine, it's just something I'm not into. So.
Well, just because there were so many, like, notable Kens. I was like, oh my gosh.
True. Well, the actors portraying those Kens.
Yeah, those Kens, yeah. I was like, what?
Wow.
Yeah.
Any other...
Do you remember what we stood...
I can't even remember... They have, how they have musical performances for the songs. I'm trying to remember if anything stands out as far as songs or...
I know Moana did her... Not Moana, but the girl who sang...
Oh,
who was Moana, she sang... She got hit by one of the flags.
Oh my god.
Very... I mean, it didn't knock her out or anything, but just very, like, kind of grazed her when she was performing.
Oh my god.
That they had, or some kind of, like... Yeah, some kind of thing that they were... They did, like, these flags in the background.
Oh, they had dancers.
Yeah, or, like, to make it look like water on her sail. Yeah, waves.
Gotcha,
that was waves. That's what it was. Who else? I'm trying to think who would... I mean, Celine Dion, when she did Titanic.
Didn't see it. Didn't ever want to see it. Don't ever want to see it.
That's I know that you meant Celine Dion.
No. The movie.
And then... I'm trying to think... Do you remember we used to get Chinese food? To watch it. Or get snacks.
Chinese food, have snacks, and just watch it. And, And then the slap heard around the world. I remember that. That was last year's, right? Last year's or 2 years?
No, the year before. 2
years.
Oh,
wow.
Yeah.
It's been, wow.
And that's when Summer of Soul won.
Oh my god.
That was for the best documentary. I'm like, oh, come on, man. Poor Questlove. But he swept that though too, all the awards for that.
I think he physically maybe he shouldn't have done that. Be physical.
Yeah.
What he said, and I think that's fine because I don't know. Some of these comedians, I noticed it, especially with like Joan Rivers, they get really nasty as they get older, like Don Rickles style. But Don Rickles, that was his shtick.
Right.
He was not like that.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, the dog wants to come in.
Yeah.
He was not like that, outside of not performing in front of people.
Right.
So that was his shtick, though.
Right. Yeah.
So I don't know. So I was thinking that about Chris too. That was not a nice thing to say, especially if it's a physical ailment.
She had alopecia.
Yeah. So I think just telling him that would have been enough. And it's like, oh, that was cool that he defended her verbally, but yeah. It's like being physical like that. Yeah. It's,
I was like, oh, come on.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think what else.
Chivalry is not dead.
So I think that's it. That's all I wrote for the Academy Awards. So we kind of come and go. You see all the speeches and stuff.
Did you see any of the nominated movies this year or this?
I can't remember what was nominated. Killer, Poor Things, Killer the Holdovers.
What Barbie. Is the Holdovers about?
Isn't that like set in the 70s? About I don't know. Hold on, let me see. I read it. I obviously didn't sound interesting to me.
Paul Giamatti, right? Is the lead in that?
And the girl from she won the.
Why did I say it like that? Paul Giamatti.
Giamatti. What's her name from Only Murders in the Building? She's a detective.
She
won for the best actress or supporting actress. I'm sorry.
Actress. Yeah.
What is it? An instructor at a New England prep school remains on campus during Christmas break to babysit a handful of students who have nowhere to go. He soon forms an unlikely bond.
Oh, jeez.
And that's Alexander Payne is the director of that. So
Of the movie?
Of the movie, yeah.
Oh, wow.
So, yes. I'm trying to think whoever.
And what do you think about what they said about, what's her name? Margot Robbie and the director of Barbie were denied, or they should have got nominated, but apparently not.
Right.
That's the other thing I read. I just read something else about the Academy Awards yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Was that a lot of the times the people that are voting, that are on the whatever you call it, their get to vote, don't even see the movie. They have their subordinates do it.
Yeah.
Put in the
So
it's like, come on.
Yeah. And they kind of screw over women. Again, with Barbie, I don't know. Margot Robbie's a good actress. Right. Like, I don't dislike her.
Right.
And they tend to not. There's not many very female directors, and when there are, they kind of get screwed over. So, Oppenheimer was another one. I like to see it, but I haven't yet. Poor Things, Killers of the Flower Moon, The Holdovers.
Oppenheimer.
So Oppenheimer. Well, I was looking at best
picture nominations.
Yeah, best picture.
There can be up to 10 nominated for best picture. Is that what it is?
Mm-hmm. John Williams received his 54th nomination.
Oh wow!
This year.
So did he officially retire, John Williams?
No, he retired. Then he came out of retirement.
He was bored at home.
Yeah. Oh, and then Godzilla -1, which still never got to see because we got COVID.
Oh, yeah.
And now we gotta wait till July. I guess it's gonna come out on streaming. But it became the first Japanese non-English language film to win Best Visual Effects.
Wow.
So
that's cool.
And here
we are big
Kyoto
Godzilla fans. Godzilla.
Maizika is 83. He's the oldest director to win the animated for The Boy and the Heron, which I'm really excited to see because it's a Ghibli.
A Ghibli, okay.
So.
Gotcha.
And it was the first one to be PG-13 animated film that wasn't G or PG. So, and yeah, they can get kind of violent. So,
the Ghiblis.
The Ghiblis.
Wow.
Depending on which one you're watching, some of them are really lighthearted. Some of them are like whoa.
And some of them are super sad.
Super sad, yeah. Oh, Maestro was the other one.
Oh, okay.
So it was Maestro, yeah. So I couldn't remember. I'm like, what is it?
And there was a little kerfuffle about that because he used a prosthetic nose. Really? That's it? That's like, well, they're trying to get him to look more like him. It's like, and not a younger person, a younger man. So, I don't know. To me.
Oh, I didn't see the memoriam because it always makes me cry. Yeah. But it was Andrea Bocelli with his son, Matteo, who performed Time to Say Goodbye.
Oh.
Michael Gambon, who was Dumbledore, the second Dumbledore.
Oh, yeah.
Harry Belafonte, Alan Arkin. I'm just reading the ones I know. Yeah. Julian Sands. Yeah. Andre Braugher from.
Oh, Andre Braugher.
Yeah. Cheetah Rivera. Tom Wilkinson. Oh, I forgot he passed away. Jane Birkin. Paul Rubens. Oh, I didn't know Piper Laurie. And it's funny because I have her in here actually. Yeah. I forgot she passed away.
Oh wow.
Ryan O'Neal.
Oh, Ryan O'Neal. That's right. Yeah.
I'm just looking. A lot of these are like directors or like this one's a marketing executive.
Oh, right.
Matthew Perry.
Yeah.
Richard Lewis.
Yeah.
So they have them in order. Oh, Call Brothers. Tina Turner. Tina.
Yeah, Carl Weathers. I was like shocked.
Yeah.
So shocked. It's like, wow.
Yeah.
So they lost him and was the man from Ahsoka.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why can't I remember his name all of a sudden?
I know. Ray Stevenson.
Thank you.
Yeah. Stevenson, I think. Yeah.
He was good. I think they were gonna have. And they're supposed to do season 2, so I wonder how they're gonna close that up because he had. I think he has a kind of a prominent part.
Either replace him with a similar looking and acting dude, which I don't mind when they do that because it's not. The man passed away. It was like not something.
It's kind of it's not finished unless they can write around it. Is the only thing if they want to write around it. So,
like I could understand with what they did with Black Panther with.
Chadwick.
Chadwick Boseman, yeah. I mean, but there's still going to be a Black Panther. It's just not going to be him.
Yeah. Right. That version.
Yeah.
I mean, it can't be now.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah. So, anywho. All right. Well, I think that's all.
Well, on that down note,
I know. Sorry. That's all we have to say for now on the Academy Awards.
Ooh.
And thanks for listening. Catch you later.
Bye.